What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody that's in the building right now. Shout out to all you visionaries out there. Salute, salute, salute. It's great to be back. It's great to be back. We got a wonderful show lined up for you guys, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all share today's show. Hit that like button and share today's show, y'all. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. I'm going to get over here and give some shout outs before I start today's show. But make sure y'all hit the like button and make sure y'all share. Share it on your community tab, your Discord servers, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere that you share content. Make sure you share this show. Make sure you share this show because we're going to get into it today. We are going to get into it today. So shout out to y'all. Salute, salute, salute. Get over here to the chat room. Afro Tokyo says, that's the one. That's one of the exonerated men from the Central Park 5 case. Correct. That's correct, Afro Tokyo. That's correct. Shout out to you for tuning in. Salute to Shango Zulu on the check-in. Salute. Shout out to Miss Garnetta Brown. Much love to you. I appreciate you. Shout out to Sir O in the building. Salute. Salute to the Villain Sphere. Salute. Shout out to my brother Larry Vaughn in the building. Peace. Peace to my brother. Salute to my brother Po Boy Films. Salute, family. Salute. Salute. Appreciate you, man. Miss KP Bailey. Good afternoon. Good to see you. Good to see you, Miss KP. JR Meadows. Salute. Salute. Hey, Miss Angie. What's good, Miss Angie? Good to see you. Good to see you, Miss Angie. I'm glad you hit me up and checked on me. Much love to you, Miss Angie. Always coming through and holding down the chat and supporting a brother. I appreciate that, Miss Angie. Lynette, what's going on, Lynette? Good to see you. Good to see you, Miss Lynette. You see who else up in here. Shout out to Matt. What's good, Matt? Shout out to Matt in the building. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. Shout out to everyone that is here right now. Shout out to everyone that is here. We are going to start today's show in 1 second. Let me go grab my water and we're going to start, y'all. So salute to y'all. We'll be right back. Okay, we back. Shout out to you guys, man. Salute to everyone that's in the building right now. And before we start today's show, I would like to send a special thanks out to my bros. It's three brothers in particular who has been checking up on me, continuously motivating me to do this work, to take what I'm doing to the next level. And I want to shout out those brothers, man. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Ronan. Shout out to my brother, Po Boy Films, and shout out to my brother, Shot to Slim. I really appreciate y'all brothers, man. Y'all been holding a brother down since this turbulent time in my life. As everyone know that, it's still fresh. No one really ever gets over losing a parent. Um, and I'm learning that because this is something that's new to me. But I really appreciate y'all brothers, and I love y'all brothers, man, because y'all are demonstrating exactly what we need as men today. What you brothers have been showing me since I met you brothers, and over, I'm gonna say this past 2 months, man, you brothers has really, really been making sure that a brother is right, man, on all levels. And I really appreciate y'all brothers, man. I really, really do. Because when I say we're our own agency, it's really something that is real and that is serious. Because whether we know it or not, there's a lot of men out here that really need brothers like you brothers to continue to motivate and to just be there, to just let a brother know that the doors are open, you know. So I want to shout you brothers out, let y'all brothers know I love and respect you brothers, and I really, really appreciate what you brothers have done for me, because at the end of the day, that's what brothers do, man. And brothers also have to be rewarded and honored in front of the people. So this is why I came live and I did it. Of course, y'all know I thank y'all brothers all the time behind the scenes, but I want to put it out there to the people that you guys are what we speak about here on this channel. That there are brothers out here that are operating that way. And not only have y'all proven that to me, but now y'all are proving that to the world. Because a lot of men think that there is no way out their situation. There is nobody that they can go to. And a lot of brothers they're left alone, and they're left to figure things out on their own. And with everything that goes on in a man's life, a lot of times that can make him hit rock bottom. That can make him hit rock bottom, man. And when a man hits rock bottom, who knows what he'll do? Especially today. A lot of the weird things that you see brothers participating in, it strictly comes from them hitting rock bottom, them not having the agency, them not being able to reach out to no brothers that can help them in the way that they need help, or even just be there just to listen, man. So I wanted to shout you brothers out, man, and continue to be the great brothers that y'all are. I'm gonna continue to do this work that y'all are continuously motivating me to do. And shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. So I definitely want to say that before we got into today's show. Definitely wanted to say that. Definitely. Oh, no problem. It's all good. Lynette, it's all good. It's all good. Shout out to Fierce Soul in the building. Appreciate that, Miss Felicia. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. So today's show. Today's show. This is what happens. This is what happens when men fall victim to Jezebel. This is what happens. Now, if y'all know anything about Sheep Stay Sleep TV, and if y'all been here for a while, I'm gonna say at least for like a year or so, y'all understand that a lot of times I call things into existence, especially with a lot of the stuff that go on in this entertainment business. I already know, my brother. Salute. Salute, po boy. Appreciate you, my brother. And likewise, you already know. One hand wash the other, both wash the face. You know it. But when this brother, Raymond Santana, when he first got exonerated, and of course, he was a part of the Central Park Five. And I saw him with Deelishis. I said, this brother is desperate. And I'm not saying that as a diss to the brother. What I mean by desperation, I mean he was desperate to fit a image that he actually should have moved away from. You see? Raymond Santana been in prison for like 20 years. What was so astonishing to me was why, after the case and all of this media stuff that you had to deal with, because you know they didn't just get their money and was able to be free. They had to go through the trial. They had to do all of the TV stuff. You know, they had to do a bunch of interviews. How or why would you want to be with a reality TV star while being on TV with all this press in front of you, and you just came out of prison? I didn't, when I first saw this, I'm like, is this dude losing his mind? Is he on dope or dog food? What, like, what do what do what do he think he doing? Where do he think he's going? And I did a video about it. I did a pre-record about it. And I said that Deelishis was going to what? Get divorced. I said that this man was going to divorce her because of her trifling ways. I said this. See, because what I need you brothers to understand, man, and it's sad that I have to explain this, but we're in the age of social media and everything being on the internet. So it's like reality TV is pretty much where everyone is being ushered into in order to make some type of money now. Everyone is running toward that industry. You see? And I don't know if this dude, Raymond Santana, did his proper research, but Deelishis is a known reality show and TV thought. This is what she's known for this. She's known for this. And see, the reason why today's show is this is what happens when men fall victim to Jezebel, is because we're going to get into the Jezebel spirit and how a lot of men fall victim to it, and why and what we can do to move away from it. See, because Raymond didn't understand that Jezebel's like guys like this. You see him? Look at his face. You see his face? He has the face of innocence. Look at his face. And look at her face. She will never, ever treat a man like this right. A woman like Deelishis, this Jezebel, they will never treat guys like this correctly, ever. Never, ever. Because for one, he looks too innocent. See, I need you guys to understand this. Because a lot of you guys, y'all be chasing Jezebel. Y'all be chasing this spirit and inviting them into your life as your wife, as your significant other, as your baby mama. And you dudes do not understand what this spirit does. Y'all do not understand what this is. This is a spirit. It is not a woman. It is a spirit. Okay? I need you brothers to understand this. Because see, a guy like Raymond Santana, not just because the way he looks, but the fact that he just came out of jail. He just came out of jail. And if you know anybody who been to prison, if you've been to prison, what do they say? Jail, when you're in jail, you're where? Somebody put it in the chat room. If y'all know what I'm talking about. When men go to jail, they call it what? You are in the what? You are in the what? You are in the belly of the beast. You're in hell. Raymond Santana just came out of hell. You see? Pay attention. I want y'all to follow me. Raymond Santana just came out of jail. We know that men who've been to prison, been to jail a bunch of times, they tell you that what? Jail is the closest thing to hell. It feel like you're living in hell. The belly of the beast, right? Y'all follow me. Y'all follow me. Belly of the beast. Hell. So, and this is why y'all always hear me say, the war is spiritual. Because right after leaving hell, Who comes and pays Raymond Santana a visit? And see, this is what happens to all men when they hit rock bottom. See, when you in prison, you done hit rock bottom. That's why they call it the belly of the beast. You're in hell. You're at the bottom. So after this man was wrongfully accused, let's not forget that. After he was wrongfully accused and convicted, because he wasn't just wrongfully accused, he was wrongfully accused and convicted and was sent to hell. And was sent to hell as a young man. Young. Teenagers, young. So, right after him coming out of hell, who pays him a visit? A demon. A demon. Because that's what the Jezebel spirit is. It's a demonic spirit. That's what it is. That's what it is. And we know as men, we know this. As men, we know when the devil come and pay us a visit. He comes and pays us a visit when we up on a high in our life. The devil comes and pays us a visit. When you doing your thing, when you successful, when money is flowing, when everything is right, the devil will come and pay you a visit. The devil will come and pay you a visit. And he'll come and pay you a visit through the things that weaken you. This is why they always say the devil's in the detail. See? Now, what's the first thing for most guys? What's the first thing they think about when they getting out of jail? Pay attention. Pay attention. Shout out to Just Act Shaw. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Ronan, for becoming a member. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. What are some of the first things most guys say that they want when they come out of prison or they need? Yes, sir, fair soul. They need these three things. They need them some outside food. They need them some clothes. And they need them some vagina. They need them some worldly food because they haven't ate none of the food in a while. They smell the air as soon as they walk out to jail. They need some new clothes, some money, and a female. And a female. Now, let's rewind. Let's go to Deelishis. Now, let's look at the history of Deelishis. Now, Deelishis, the first time we ever encountered her, where did we encounter Deelishis at? Where did the first time we ever hear about a Deelishis? Sean Perry, salute. Hey, what's up, Nadia? Good to see you. The first time we heard of Deelishis, she was on what? Thank you. Reality TV, The Flavor of Love. She was on reality TV She was on reality TV. This is where we found out about her. She was trying to date Flavor Flav. Mind you, see, y'all got to pay attention to shit like this. It may be funny or whatever. It might be funny, but we got to pay attention to the details because it shows you people's motive. Now, this girl started out wanting to date and marry Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav. Why would a woman that looks like Deelishis, and of course she got surgery done to her and all of that stuff, but even the old Deelishis, she was nice. The old Deelishis was nice. She was nice. You see? Why do you think it didn't take much for her to get put on TV? She didn't need that much done to her. All she needed was the makeup and the stuff to cover up her bad skin problem that she has and them keloids. But Deelishis was bad. Why would a chick like that and all of them chicks, why was they trying to get with Flavor Flav? And I know some of y'all are probably like, oh, come on, DS1. It's just a show. Come on now. It ain't that serious. Yes, it is. Because you have to pay attention to symbolism. See, they're not going to put anything on TV that they're not trying to program you with. They're not going to put nothing on the radio that they're not trying to program you and your children with. See, the reason why all of those women were around Flavor Flav, when you look at it from a certain perspective, you know, when you don't have your shades off and you can see, what I saw was a beat down man, a man who was exploited, right? A man who was addicted. I saw a bunch of Jezebels around him trying to destroy him. But they put it on TV like it was just a great show. Why would a woman like Deelishis want to be with a crackhead? Flavor Flav was smoking crack on the show. He was smoking crack on the show. See, I pay attention to even when I watch TV, I pay attention to shit. And over time, they've allowed to let things be seen because people don't pay attention. See, Flavor Flav, he wasn't smoking crack out the crack pipe. So when y'all hear crackhead, y'all think of a crack pipe. No, Flav smoked his crack in a blunt. Flav is from the old school. He smoked what we call in New York woolies. That's what he was smoking. He was smoking woolies. That's crack and weed. Remember, Raekwon said it in the song. Cracks and weed, the combination made my eyes bleed. Why you think every time you saw Flav, his eyes was bleeding? Because he was high as a fish jumping out the goddamn water. He was on the show getting high on the show. Why would those women want to be with Flav if they're not possessed with some type of spirit? Because you have to be a certain type of female to want to be around that. And to initiate it. Go after it. Why they wanted to be with Flav? Why would they want to be with Flav? Exactly. Azrael, the money, the prestige. But see, they also understood something. They understood that Flav is a man who hit rock bottom. You see? You see? So why not take this broken man, this shattered individual? Let's put him on TV. Let's put a bunch of beautiful women around him. And let's prop him up like he's some pimp, like he's some player, like he's some Mac, like he's some lover boy, to sell this narrative to the black community. And what that told young black women at that time who was watching that show, that it's okay for you to be with a man like that. It's okay to be with a man who's smoking crack as long as he got bread. It's okay to be with a broken man as long as he could pay for you. You see? So what that tells me is women who seek out to be with broken men, not women who attract them, not women who attract them. We're talking about women who seek them out, who seek out broken men like Flavor Flav, broken men like Ray J, broken men like Kanye West, broken men like Raymond Santana. These women who seek these type of men out, they are consumed with the Jezebel spirit. They are consumed and have been possessed with the Jezebel spirit. And we're going to prove it today. We're going to prove it today because I want you brothers to stop asking to be destroyed. And I'm telling y'all this from experience. This is why when y'all hear me speak about the Jezebel spirit and these evil demonic women who are possessed by these things, this is why I'm gung-ho about it. Because I've been with a Jezebel. And that shit is nothing nice. I'm telling y'all, I've been with a Jezebel. I'm not talking about a chick that got a little mouth, a chick that's a little sassy, a chick. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about your everyday little issues that you just gonna have because she just being a female. We're not talking about that. This is why we're going to go to the definition. Because they'll tell you here on YouTube that a goddamn Jezebel is every woman. And that's a goddamn lie. Because a Jezebel's not a woman. A Jezebel is a spirit that plague women. So we're going to go to the definition so you guys can understand exactly what you're dealing with. So you can stop listening to these silly niggas lying to y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building, by the way. Make sure y'all like and share today's show. Make sure y'all like and share today's show. Shout out to everyone that is here, man. Salute to all you visionaries. Now, it says, what is a Jezebel spirit? A Jezebel spirit is a demonic spirit. A Jezebel spirit is a demonic spirit that inhabits a person and causes them to be driven by sexual appetites. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. And the reason why I'm saying pay attention, because I just read a part of this definition where a lot of you guys take it and y'all run with it and y'all try to throw this Jezebel spirit thing on every female. Well, so if a woman has a big sexual appetite, she's a Jezebel. No. Relax. Slow down, Speedy. Slow down. Slow down, Papa. Let's read the entire definition. Okay? Because sex is not a bad thing. Y'all love going over. Well, you know, these women love to have sex. And so do you. So stop. Just because she love to have sex, don't just throw her, oh, she's a Jezebel. No, wrong. Let's continue. A Jezebel spirit is a demonic spirit that inhabits a person and causes them to be driven by sexual appetites. Not just because she likes sex. She's driven by it. It's often characterized by being seductive, unrepentant, and destructive. You see? You see? Let's read that again. What is a Jezebel spirit? A Jezebel spirit is a demonic spirit that inhabits a person. It didn't even say a woman. It said a person. And causes them to be driven by sexual appetites. It says a person. Now, ladies, don't come and listen to DS1 and then run around and say, oh, you men are Jezebels because you know DS1 read the definition today. Don't do it. Calm down. Slow down, Speedy. Don't start running around calling men Jezebels now. Don't do it. Don't do it. Shout out to my brother Larry Vaughn. He said, okay, the skillet is hot. Now my brother Cook, my guy, salute. Salute, my brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, I see you laughing, KP. I know what y'all gonna do. Because I heard a brother today, and y'all are Jezebels too. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Y'all both better not do it. Because we're talking about a spirit. And it says it's often characterized by being seductive, unrepentant, and destructive. Now, With that definition, let's go back to the show. Let's go back to the show. Now, what did Flavor of Love do to Flavor Flav? If y'all paying attention, what did Flavor of Love, that show, what did that do to Flav? What did that do to Flavor Flav? It destroyed him. It destroyed him. It destroyed him. It actually ended the little bit of career that he had left. You see? And see, the reason why they use Flavor Flav is because where is Flavor Flav from? See, this is why I tell brothers, this is a spiritual war. Flavor Flav is from what group? Flavor Flav is from what group? He's from Public Enemy. He's from Public Enemy. Do you see how the enemy will destroy you? See how they destroy us, men? Remember where he's from. See, you can't forget that. See, because this how they destroy men right in front of us and we don't see it. They put him right on front stage and destroyed him. Right in front of everyone. Because he fought the power that be. Don't forget who Flav come from. Don't forget. Flav had knowledge of self. Don't forget what Flav represented. You see? And this shit goes deep because why would they used Flavor Flav to basically set the standard for how men will be portrayed, especially black men, how black men will be portrayed all through reality TV. Flavor Flav is the barometer. You see? Y'all got to pay attention. And they use this Jezebel spirit to come in and to destroy men. And this is what was used to destroy Raymond Santana. Because he just left hell. As soon as he left hell, he moved back in with a goddamn demon. Now, how ironic is that? How ironic, right after you leave hell, Deelishis want to be with you. Fine ass Deelishis. Sexy ass, seductive ass Deelishis. Look at this. Look at her. Look at her. What is he going to do with her? What is he going to do with her? This woman loves marrying men. Why? Because that is what the Jezebel spirit likes. It's a parasite. So you're not marrying her, you're marrying that spirit that's controlling her. Look at her again. I told y'all about these types of chicks. These chicks right here are evil. They're evil. Ain't no nigga controlling them. None. 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 Deelishis done been through all of that. She was with a street cat. She was with a street dude. Her first baby father was a street dude. Brothers, women like this, you need to stay away from. They are here. They're man eaters. Do you see this? This is a man eater. This is a man eater. She will destroy your entire life. That is what chicks like Deelishis do. Why do you think nobody stay with her? Why do you think no one stay with Deelishis? Why do you think no one stays with Amber? No one stays with Kim. No one stays with Brittany Renner. Now, am I sitting here saying that these Jezebels don't get men to stay with them? We're not going to say that. Because they do. But eventually, they leave those guys. Perfect example. Let's look at, what's this girl name? I always forget the mother. Kim Kardashian and her mother. Look what she did to her husband. Look what she did to Bruce. That Jezebel spirit destroyed this man so much, he went and turned to a woman, and she been left him. She been left Bruce. You think Deelishis really was faithful to this guy? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I'm not making fun of the guy. I'm not making fun of this brother, but look at him. Women like her run circles around dudes like this. And we're gonna show and prove it. We're gonna show and prove it. Because remember, he's from the Central Park 5. You know, they won a big ass lawsuit and he won a bunch of money. He won millions and millions of dollars. This is why she chased after him. She made herself known to Raymond Santana. Raymond Santana, he didn't know what he was going to do coming home 9 times out of 10. But soon as he popped out in the media, Deelishis was everywhere he was. See, I know how them Jezebels work. I know how they work. They on your ass everywhere you go. If you're the mark that they want, if you have anything that they possibly need to survive at that time, and it don't always have to be money. It could be your personality. It don't always have to be something material. Because remember, we're dealing with a spirit. We're dealing with a spirit here. See, she knew that she can get access to Raymond's money once she throw that vagina on him. You see? Because she knew that Raymond coming out of prison has a what? A sexual appetite. And what does the Jezebel spirit The Jezebel spirit is driven by sexual appetites. It is driven by sexual appetites. This man ain't had sex in 20 years. I can easily get this man money. He come home to me. This is what Deelishis was saying. Deelishis sexy ass. What man in his right mind wouldn't want to come home to that? And she chasing him. That's why he snatched up. She was chasing him. I know what these Jezebels do. That spirit is strong. I know. They go after what they want. And they're relentless. That spirit is relentless. Because it has to be fed. It has to be fed. It has to be. It keeps some of these women up at night. Why you think you see a lot of these chicks? They be up all night, bored, looking at the ceiling with nothing to do. That's Jezebel. That's Jezebel. Needs something to creep up and destroy so you could feel better. When you're not being parasitic and attached to nobody, destroying somebody's goddamn life, you don't feel good about yourself. See, I know how deep this shit go because I was in a relationship with one. I know. And this is why I advise brothers when I speak about this. That's why I'm so adamant about it. You see? See, a Jezebel, that Jezebel spirit is what drove my best friend to committing suicide. See, I know. I know how the devil play on us, brothers. You see? They couldn't kill us in the streets when we was doing what we was doing out there. The jail cell couldn't kill you. So we got something for you. Jezebel will kill you. Jezebel will make you kill yourself. See? So Deelishis made sure that she locked him in. And how did she lock him in? Love bombing. Oh, look at my man. Y'all remember? Oh, I love Raymond. Oh my God, Raymond. Oh my God, Raymond. And I'm sitting here looking at her like, wow, he doesn't see that she's lying? Oh, Raymond. Oh, I love my husband. Oh, I love Raymond. Look at this dude. Let's look at this dude again. Do you really think a chick like Deelishis got anything in her to love a dude that look like this? Oh, Raymond. Oh, my husband. Oh, I love him. Please, give me a goddamn break. Oh, I love him so much. You do? You love men with this innocent hot dog face? He looked like a lonely hot dog. You're in love with this Deelishis? You really want us to believe you love men that look like this? Look how he look in his wedding picture. Look how she looking. She like, man, I'm ready to take this shit off and get drunk. Hurry up and take the picture. Look at her. Look how she looking at the photographer. Hurry up and take this picture so I could get naked. And be the philandering whore that I am. Let me take this goddamn dress off. Look at her face. And look at his face. He trying to look like, yeah, this is my woman. Yeah, I'm the man for her. Yeah. Yeah, this mine. You see how bad she is? Yeah, that's mine. And she's sitting there like, man, this nigga don't even know I'm ready to get drunk. I'm ready to go get drunk and twerk my ass in front of everybody because I've been doing it on TV for the past goddamn 10 years. That's delicious. Oh, Raymond. Oh, I love him. Who do you actually think believes that? Delicious? Who you talking to? Chicks like you don't like guys like him. You never will. You never will. You're consumed by the Jezebel spirit. Delicious? We know that already. Now, brothers, let me give you some characteristics of Jezebel. See, because y'all need to know what to look for. Y'all need to know what to look for. It's not just the sexy body. Don't get that confused either. Don't get that. Listen, there's a lot of chicks that's built like Donatello from the Ninja Turtles who are Jezebels as well. Don't think because she got because she got her body done that she's just a Jezebel. No. There's a lot of turtle shells who were Jezebels too. Because we're talking about a spirit. We're talking about a spirit here. And don't think because a chick is a BBW, she can't be a Jezebel. There's a lot of Snorlaxes, right, who are Jezebels also. Okay? Don't think because, oh man, she fat and out of shape. Okay. Wait till she put that face on and put that waist trainer on. And she strap up that goddamn fat and all them flaps. And she put a whole new face on. And she starts smelling good. Don't think they just look like this. Because they don't. So, let's get to some characteristics. 10 characteristics of the Jezebel spirit. 1. Jezebel's ultimate goal is always control. Okay? Control. Control. And what is the easiest way to control most guys? Shout out to Danica Marie, because she was talking about this yesterday. I like when she get real raw. I like when she get raw like that. I like when she get raw. I like that. I like when she's in that mode. I like that. Keep it up, Danica. And she said it yesterday. And she told the fellas. She said, I know how to easily get control of dudes. Easily. Any woman knows this. Any woman knows if they're looking to manipulate and grasp control, the first thing they do is they control your dick. They control your dick and how you use it on them and whoever else. Because what? Because what? She was speaking on the Jezebel spirit. See, because a woman has to decide to do this to you. See, she's being led by a spirit. It's not her. See, a lot of these women, they've been plagued with this spirit for so long. Plus, a lot of these women come from Jezebel women. Their mamas was Jezebels, their grandmamas, their great grandmamas. They come from it. So they think it's natural. They think that that's just what they do. No, you're being led by a spirit that is out to actually destroy. And in turn, it's going to destroy your life. This is why you look at these women who are Jezebels. When they get older, they're very miserable. They're miserable. They're very, very miserable. They're very, very vile and nasty. They got nasty attitudes. They don't have good things to say about people out their mouth. Because this spirit has plagued them for so long, it has destroyed them. But you got to understand, fellas, that just the Jezebel spirit, its ultimate goal is control. Control. This is why over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, we speak about dick dignity. We speak about dick dignity. You can't smash them all, fellas. That's just what it is. You can't smash them all. This is not Pokemon. Gotta smash them all. This is not Pokemon. It's not Pokemon, fellas. Y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, we back. We back. Like I was saying, you can't smash them all, fellas. This is not Pokemon. You can't smash them all. You have to learn to use discernment. Because Jezebel, ultimate goal is to control. And what the Jezebel spirit comes and it does is to meet, especially us thinking men. You know what they attack? Our carnality. They attack our flesh. You see? They attack us fleshly. So they sin a delicious. See? They'll sin a delicious. They'll send one of them your way to get you. Because they know the flesh is weak. They know the flesh is weak. They know this. So what Delicious said in her mind was, I know how to get this weak, rich nigga. I'm going to ride his dick. Yeah, that's how serious it is. This is what I try to tell you ELs. You see? I know how to get them. I'm going to throw this ass on them. And that's how she got access to that 40 million. That's why she got married. That's why this happened. That's why you see this. She threw that ass on him. She threw that ass on him. You see? Why did Flavor Flav choose Deelishis? She threw that ass on him. Remember? And why was all, and look, all of those women, both of the women that Flav chose, they're still in the entertainment business. He isn't. Deelishis, still in the entertainment business. She leveled up after Flav. She started being in music videos. Then she even landed a spot and was on a goddamn radio station. You see? The girl Tiffany Pollard, she ended up getting a whole TV deal with VH1 and did a bunch of spinoff shows. And they sat Flav ass on a bench. That's how they got rid of him. Jezebel. So that's the first one. Second one, the Jezebel. Hold on, wait. Let's go back to the first one, because these are the 10 characteristics of the Jezebel spirit. Number one, Jezebel's ultimate goal is always control. The Jezebel spirit is always motivated by its own agenda, which it relentlessly pursues. Okay? Number two, the Jezebel spirit attacks, dominates, or manipulates, especially male authority. Male authority. Manipulate and dominate. Queen Jezebel usurped political authority of the kingdom. This spirit ultimate goal is to conquer or neutralize the prophet, because a discerning leader is its greatest enemy. You see that? You see that? So you're not the enemy to a feminine woman. You're an enemy to Jezebel. That's who you're an enemy to. You see? This is why she can't stand you. She can't stand you because she can't control you. She can't stand you because you're unapologetically yourself, even if you're an asshole, such as myself. I am a unapologetically, gentlemanly asshole. That's me. You see? I'm going to challenge your bullshit. If I see something, I'm going to say something. Not all the time, but I'm going to say something eventually. I don't care if you're mad. I don't care about crying. I don't care about hissy fits. I don't care about none of that shit. You're being so mean to me. Shut up. I don't want to hear that, because we know what that is. That is manipulation. That's you trying to usurp what I said. See? You see? And I can tell in that house with Raymond, whenever Raymond wanted to put his foot down as a man, the first thing Deelishis did, she had a goddamn panic attack. Listen, brothers, I'm telling y'all what it is. I know chicks like her. The first thing she do when Raymond ever wanted to put his foot down and be a man, the first thing she did, well, why you got to do it like that? Why you saying it like that? You don't think it's a better way you can say things? See, whenever you hear a chick talking to you like that, that's that Jezebel spirit. Because what she's basically telling you is, I don't give a fuck if you're right or not. I don't agree with it because I don't agree with it. That's what that's telling you. And I need you brothers to start understanding this shit. The constant power struggle is because she's basically telling you, nigga, I'm in control. Me. That's Jezebel. She's here to usurp your authority, your God-given authority. God gave you dominion over her. See, this is why they don't like to talk about God, because they dealing with the devil. This is why now you hear these women on YouTube, I don't believe in the Bible. The Bible suppress women and all that stupid shit. But you're going, you got that information from Brother Polite. You got that information from Sinetta TV. You go over there and listen to that bullshit. Well, I don't believe in the Bible. You know, the Bible was written, and then the Bible was written again. Stop listening to Sinetta. Okay? Stop going over there listening to that bullshit. Okay? John Henry Clark was buried in the goddamn, Dr. Ben and all them, they was in a goddamn church. They got buried out in the goddamn church. Their funeral processions was in a church. Okay? Shut that shit up. You're making an excuse to hide the fact that you're consumed with Jezebel. So understand this, fellas. Understand this. Understand what you're dealing with here. Number 3, Jezebel causes fear, flight, and discouragement. Let me read that again, because I know a lot of you brothers need to hear this. Jezebel causes fear, flight, and discouragement. This spirit often causes a spiritual leader to flee from his appointed place by character assassination and ruining his reputation. Now, I take that one very personal. I take that one very personal. Oh, I take it very personal. You wonder why a lot of these spiritual institutions doesn't hold the power that they once held? Because it's being consumed and controlled and ran by Jezebel. That's why the church isn't the church. because it's not being ran by men, spiritual leaders, discerning men. It is ran by Jezebel, which 9 times out of 10 is the goddamn pastor's wife or his mama. You wonder why it's a bunch of sex and all of this shit going on in Islam? Because it's being ran by the jinn. It's being ran by these wicked, demonic women who are in control and has usurped the masculine authority. That's why the church house is up in arms and in hell. That's why. That's why even today, a lot of these Muslim women don't get respected because a lot of them they're being controlled by Jezebel. And the mosque is being controlled by Jezebel. And these temples are being controlled by Jezebel, the spirit of Jezebel. And now you got all of these men. Well, I'm gonna just do whatever my wife say. Happy wife, happy life. You know how many spiritual leaders are saying shit like this? Because their authority has been usurped. Because they fell victim to carnality. Long as she know how to ride that thing, she could get whatever she want. She can get whatever she wants. And what do? They cause fear. They cause fear. They will assassinate your character. You see? Isn't that what the girl Shay Means is doing right now to Tommy Sotomayor? You have a Jezebel, right, who's trying to destroy this guy because she didn't get what she wanted. So now let's assassinate his character. Let's assassinate his character. Let's try to ruin his reputation. Let's say he's a shit starter. See, this has been done to me. Let's assassinate his character. You see? This is Jezebel and the spirit of Jezebel. Number 4, people under Jezebel's influence are natural leaders. Pay attention. Pay attention closely to this next part. People under Jezebel's influence are natural leaders, although often covertly. Remember, I spoke about the covert hyena. Remember, 2 years ago, go back on the channel, go into the search engine, just type in covert hyena, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. See, I spoke on this. See? And this is very important because a lot of you guys will look at y'all will look at certain chicks and be like, oh, she's a natural leader, she's a go-getter, she's da 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 da. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's a characteristic of Jezebel. But They're masking themselves. They're here to destroy. That's what coverts do. The Jezebel spirit attempts to seek out people of influence. That man came home to what, 40 million? That man came home to 40 million. He was part of the Central Park 5. People of influence. Flavor Flav. People of influence. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all think Kanye West. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all think it's a game. This is why I get on y'all EL's asses. Because y'all don't know your own worth. You're throwing your whole goddamn life away for some pussy. You don't know your own worth. You don't understand this spiritual war out here that's put on us men, especially us brothers. And you're going to take all that education, all of this, the social shit that you have, all of the resources that you have, and give it to Jezebel so she could go and give it to the devil. So all you doing, nigga, is building up the devil's kingdom. That's all you doing. That's all you doing. And isn't it ironic how Jonathan and Jezebel, they both start with a goddamn J? How ironic is that? The Jezebel spirit attempt to seek out people of influence to win their ear, gain credibility. What you think Kim Kardashian has been doing? What do you think she's been doing? She's trying to be the next Marilyn Monroe. She's trying to work her way all the way up to politics through using her battered box. That's what she's trying to do. That's what she's attempting to do. That's the mission she's on. So she's with a Kanye West because Kanye is what? A person of influence to win their ear, credibility, and win endorsement for their toxic cause. I hope y'all following me. I hope y'all following me. Number 5. People under Jezebel's influence are often insecure and wounded. Why do y'all think y'all hear me scream at the top of my lungs every day, brothers? We got to heal before we build. We got to heal. Jezebel loves wounded men. They love us the most when we're wounded, when we're at rock bottom spiritually. We're not talking about your bag, nigga. They want you to be a broken man with a bag. See, that's why I spoke about this. We need to be focused on not being broken. See? because this is a spiritual war. And your finances, your money, is connected to your spirit. You see? Why do you think your biggest money makers, what is plaguing Dr. Dre right now? A black billionaire. What is plaguing him right now? I got the Jezebel spirit. Oh yeah, this is gonna be an extra long show today, y'all. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all go get y'all waters, baby. We gonna be here today, y'all. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Make sure y'all like and share the show. What is plaguing Dr. Dre right now? What is plaguing Dr. Dre? Jezebel. Jezebel. He's a black billionaire. Kanye West, black billionaire. What is plaguing him right now? Jezebel. Jezebel. Why? Because these men are insecure and wounded. They're insecure and wounded with pronounced egocentric needs. They are often trying to fill a love deficit. Y'all not gonna play with me today. Fellas, I need y'all all the way tuned in. Go get a paper and pen. Because I might have to do a part 2. Jezebel looks to fill a love deficit. Ain't nobody gonna love you the way I love you. Nobody gonna love you the way I love you. Nobody ain't gonna you the way I you. Ain't nobody gonna ride that thing like I'ma ride it. I'm your everything, baby. Why can't I be your all? You ever heard that? You ever heard that, fellas? Huh? Huh? They're here to fill a love deficit. That's why I say we gotta heal, fellas. We gotta heal. They look for wounded rich niggas. They look for them. See, when Jezebel see all you about is dripping and tricking, she know you're wounded. You like the drip and trick, she know you're wounded. She gonna play on that shit. She gonna keep them lips red. Keep them lips red. Look at Deelishis. Look at Deelishis. Her lips is always red. Notice that. She love red lipstick. Red. Love them red heels. Right, Deelishis? Right? Because we know what spirit you operating in. We know. Number 5. Let's read number 5 again. People under Jezebel's influence are often insecure and wounded with pronounced egocentric needs. They are often trying to fill a love deficit. People under Jezebel's control always have a deep, unhealed wounds from sources such as rejection, resistance, fear, insecurity, self-preservation, and bitterness, which in turn spreads its defilement to many. Do y'all see how, brothers, do y'all see how deep this shit goes? Your bitterness, they're attached to it. They're attached to it. You always talking about, I couldn't even get a date at my high school prom. They love that. They love it. They love it. That spirit attaches itself onto that. And you know what they do? They come and love bomb you. Oh, you the shit. Oh, why everybody hating on you? You that nigga. Oh, I don't know why they fronting on you. Oh, look at you. Oh, what's up? Love bombing. Oh, you so handsome. Oh, you look good. I don't know why niggas be hating on you. They mad because you fly. They're playing on you. They know you used to rejection. So they come around you and act like they want you. What? What? I know what I see. I hear it all the time. I be hearing it. And I just be sitting there like, God damn. See, I know what it is because I've been a victim of this shit. I've been a victim of it. Me going through this type of stuff in my real life, fellas, is what drove me to create Heal Before You Build. This is not some shit I got out of a book. This is something that came out of my spirit for what I was going through. You see? So all the things that you brothers speak on that plague you, speak on it amongst the brothers who are here to provide agency so we can help you with that. Sitting around women telling these women, all you're gonna do is get attached to a Jezebel because she's gonna feed off that. Oh, all he need is some compliments and some food, and this nigga gonna pay all my bills. Right? See, I know how the game is played. All I gotta do is make him feel like he wanted, rub his back, fix him a little plate, blow on the tip so he could go to sleep. That's how they talk about you. That's how they talk about you. You see? That's Jezebel. That's Jezebel. That's Jezebel. All the shit that y'all get up here talking about, y'all speaking on the Jezebel spirit. Number 6, the Jezebel spirit functions subtly and deceptively. It's subtle. It's not overt. It's subtle. That's why I say be careful of the seduce and the reduce. It's subtle and deceptive. People controlled by Jezebel use flattery to win you over to their domination. Oh, why them niggas hating on you? Oh, they hating on you because you that nigga. Rock-a-bye, baby. Rock-a-bye, baby. See, I'm here to advise my brothers. See, that's what I'm here for. That's why I've always been here. And I'm not talking about in no YouTube space. I'm talking about on YouTube. Because I've been speaking to men way before I got over here. Go back and check the archives. I've been doing this. Before I knew about a manosphere. Before I knew about a black manosphere. I've been talking to men, encouraging brothers. Okay? Let's go to the next one. Well, actually, let's continue. People controlled by Jezebel use flattery to win you over to their domination. Jezebel spirits are masters of manipulation by guilt and undermining or discrediting another's influence. Isn't that what Kim is doing to Kanye? Isn't that what Deelishis is doing to Raymond now? Trying to say, oh, I was married to a narcissist. I was married to a narcissist. See, that is one of Jezebel's favorite words too. They love that is one of Jezebel's favorite terms. They love to identify men with being narcissists as if they can't be. You know, all these narcissistic men. And I'm not talking to you ladies who are victims, who are true victims of narcissistic men. I know a couple of y'all. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the ones who gaslight, which is a narcissistic tactic. See, because Jezebel is a narcissist. You see? The Jezebel spirit is all it's founded in narcissism. They need control. They need full control and dominance, like a narc. And what is Deelishis saying? Oh, Raymond, he was a narcissist. He was emotionally abusive. See, because you know she can't run the fake story that a nigga with this kind of face was beating on her. She can't say that. Oh, he was beating on me. He was beating me. See, she knows she can't run that narrative. She knows she can't run that narrative. So what do they do next? Oh, he's emotionally abusive. He's a narcissist. He's full of himself. Everything has to go his way. So you're dealing with a Jezebel. See, because that's another way, that's another tactic that they use to usurp male authority. So when you don't want to do what I say, it's, oh, I'm a narcissist. It's, oh, I'm egotistical. I'm not a real man. You know that bullshit? That's Jezebel. That's Jezebel. That's Jezebel. I need you to understand this, fellas. Need you to understand this. That's Jezebel. Trying to usurp your authority. Trying to seduce and reduce you. So she can manipulate you. So she can dominate you. You see? And they prey on guys who are unhealed, guys who are broken, guys who have hit rock bottom. They prey on these kind of men. This is why they use flattery. They flatter you. They try to fill a love deficit. This is why they do this. Those under Jezebel's control use flirtation and are extremely jealous of anyone they perceive to be a threat. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I don't even have to go any further. Let's continue. Number 7. Ultimately, people under Jezebel's influence are proud, independent, and rebellious. Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna check me? You better send me a check. That's Jezebel. That's Jezebel. See, don't let these women turn around and then tell you that they feminine. Don't let them turn around and tell you that. Because they're not. Rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, 1 Samuel's 15 and 23, and will attempt to control others through any means other than the Holy Spirit. You ever done some ungodly shit with some so-called godly woman? I know I have. I know I have. Number 8. It takes an Ahab to let a Jezebel spirit operate unchallenged. Those under Jezebel's influence do not operate without someone under an Ahab spirit's influence, enabling them to function. The Ahab spirit is who? Jonathan. Jonathan, the enabler. The Jonathan. He has the Ahab spirit. And they allow Jezebel to operate. You see? Because what? He has allowed male authority to be usurped. That's Jonathan. Because as long as you getting your sexual needs met, long as she riding it like a rodeo, I'ma ride you like a rodeo. Long as she doing that, she's good. She's good. 1 second, y'all. Okay, we back. So as long as Jonathans are present, the Jezebel spirit is not too far away because they go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. Metho Nelson, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Shout out to Dark Star Plumbing. Appreciate you. He said a toast for the hoes. Shout out to Dark Star Plumbing, man. Let me scroll up a little bit, see if I missed any more. If I missed any super chats, my apologies, y'all. Y'all know how I get when I'm going in, man. But shout out to everyone that's here. Shout out to everyone that's here. Now, number 9. A Jezebel spirit is always in alignment with a religious spirit. Your biggest Jezebels is in the church house, is in the mosque, is in temple, whatever number, is in synagogue, whatever. That's where the biggest Jezebels are. That's where it really dwells, that Jezebel spirit. Because they know that the church house or that these religious institutions are where broken people, especially broken men, come for refuge. See, this is what this spirit knows. See, because the church and your religious institution is supposed to be the house where the sick is supposed to come be healed. So Jezebel surveys that whole sector because it's easy to get people to join. It's easy to bring people in to them being wicked and becoming vessels for them. Why not stand outside the church house? Why not stand outside the mosque? Because we know this is where broken people come. This is why in the Bible they say, when I come back, I'm coming for my house first. See? Where God's people are, they coming first. Because they know Jezebel's at the door. Just like you got your preacher at the door or your bishop or whatever at the door, greeting people while you're coming in, welcoming you in. Jezebel's there. There's a Jezebel there. Welcoming you in too. Both Jezebel in the Old Testament and Revelation in the New Testament operated under the cover of religion. Not spirituality, religion. Its religious deeds are done for all to see. True and pure spiritual gifts attract people to Jesus, not to the people who exercise the gifts. I don't even need to continue with that one. And number 10, last but not least, the families of people under Jezebel's influence are often out of order. Those under Jezebel's influence control their partners and cause their children to take sides. Listen up, fellas. Because your baby mama could come from a coven of Jezebels. Those under Jezebel's influence control their partners and cause their children to take sides, grow up insecure, disrespect their fathers, feel manipulated, and become distrustful toward true authority. Mama's boys, The son husband? This is why I did this show today. Because it's time for men to become more discerning in their life. It's time for that, fellas. We have to understand that this is a spiritual war out here. And that's how they're destroying us. That's how we're being attacked. All the things that we deal with, that we speak about on here, are results of dealing with a Jezebel. Interacting with that Jezebel spirit, not knowing how to discern it, not knowing the signs. This is why I did today's show. Because a guy like Raymond Santana, he didn't see this shit coming. He didn't see it. But he should have knew that when he was in them Blacktail magazines and getting those K Slay magazines that flow through all the jail systems. Deelishis was in there. Deelishis used to model for K Slay. She took pictures for K Slay. She done dealt with King magazine and all of that shit. And I'm pretty sure when Raymond saw her fine ass in there, he said, "Oh my God." And it just so happened on his way out of hell, he run into this demon. He run into old Deelishis. Look at her name. Deelishis. You see that? Sexual appetite. Deelishis. And she fine as hell. See that? Deelishis. It's a spiritual warfare out here, fellas. I wish the brother Raymond Santana nothing but the best. And I hope this brother understand that you chose out of thirst and out of lust. And out of you just not seeing yourself more than what you may see yourself to be now, my brother. Because now I can tell you're beginning to see the value that you possess. That's why you're trying to move away. I wish you nothing but the best, man. And don't run to the church house. Don't run to the church house and think you're gonna run from Jezebel. Because they're there in high attendance, my brother. Seek knowledge yourself so you can get closer to God. So you can learn more about you and you can learn the things that plague you. Because see, what a lot of us brothers don't want to understand, a lot of us are tender dick Templars. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Ronan. A lot of us are. Shit, the majority of us are. And it's not because we choose to be, it's because that's how we are. We men, we're carnal. We see a big old booty, we want that booty. We want it. That's how we are. We want a slice. But at what cost? At what cost? Not at the cost of our sanity. Not at the cost of everything that we've built or trying to build. It's not worth it. That's why I say, brothers, we got to heal before we build, because we got to understand we're our own agency. So I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. Shout out to everyone that's here. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. I appreciate everyone for pulling up. Hey, what's going on, Silks? Good to see you, Miss Queena. Good to see you. Glad you was able to stop through. Thanks for coming through as always, holding down the chat. Shout out to you, fam. Salute to Just DeAndre, man. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Health is wealth. Shout out to Issakuma, Fierce Soul. Shout out to Miss KP Bailey, my brother Po Boy Films. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everyone for pulling up to today's show. Yep, that's how it works. A real man is you do what I want when I want. Yes, sir. That's how you know when you're dealing with that Jezebel spirit. I appreciate everyone for tuning into today's show. Shout out to everyone. If you hit the super chat, if you hit the Cash App, I appreciate it. The Cash App is going across the screen. You enjoyed today's show, don't hesitate to donate. I appreciate y'all once again. DS1 Raw, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, brothers, we got to heal before we build. We got to heal before we build. Understand this is a spiritual warfare out here. If y'all want to know more about this spiritual war, go and check out the playlist. This is why we are victims of spiritual warfare. That is a playlist on my channel. You can definitely check that out for more shows like this. I appreciate y'all once again. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all be safe out there. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Shout out to all you visionaries. Much love. Before we get up out of here, if y'all haven't yet, make sure y'all go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button so you can get all the future notifications. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV, and I'm out. Peace.